Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis are being investigated by upper management in WWE. As reported by the Wall Street Journal, Vince McMahon paid out of his own pocket about $3 million to keep allegations and a bunch of things under the rug, to tuck it under. And there was a non-disclosure agreement. And yeah, there's a lot of shit going on right now behind the scenes. I'm sure it's an all-out war. Someone is trying to get Vince McMahon fired. Someone is gunning for his job, his head, and everything that comes with it. But these are the facts, ladies and gentlemen. As long as it wasn't sexual abuse or any kind of abuse, and it was consensual, which, from what I'm reading, it seems that way. As long as it was agreed upon, right? The only wrongdoing here was ultimately cheating on your wife. John Laurinaitis and Vince McMahon are both men that are obviously taken, that have a spouse. So this is definitely alarming on that sense. But to automatically say the worst of the worst and that this was more than what we've read, we just don't have enough information yet. We gotta allow for this investigation to, we gotta see it through and see what comes to light. In my opinion, I don't think we'll ultimately find out what really went down. But if Vince McMahon and Johnny Ace were passing the same women to each other, and they were, agreeing to sleep with each other, then the wrongdoing here comes down to cheating on your spouse, not that he abused her or took advantage or forced her or any of those things. So it's very different, and we just gotta see what the hell is actually going on. Now, does it look bad? Is it horrible for marketing and imaging and all these things? 100%. 100%. This is very, very bad news for WWE, especially right now when they're cutting deals with all these other companies and have all these sponsors and have so many different people to please. This is a major problem that they need to solve right now. And why would Vince be so desperate to pay $3 million out of his own bank account to keep this person quiet? Those are the things that we got to be asking and see what the hell is going on. Now, we don't know if this person is trying to get more money. We don't know who's the one that initiated this investigation. I honestly don't know crap. I don't work in the industry. I don't have any connections. And neither do most of us for the most part. So we just got to wait and see how this ultimately unravels. It's like opening a can of worms. There's so much shit that's going to come out of this, and it's going to be crazy. So buckle up. We're in for a crazy summer of Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis news. Now, I did read this interesting piece of information. John Laurinaitis is said to be on his way out. Whether this gets resolved positively or negatively, they are looking to change John Laurinaitis ultimately. So that's pretty bad news for him. And supposedly, a lot of people are saying he's going to take the fall for Vince McMahon. So, John Laurinaitis is going to be gone for sure, for better or worse. And Vince McMahon, people have tried a lot of things to get him out of his position and take him out. They've tried a lot more than just this. So, I don't know if this is going to be it. I think the only person that's going to take Vince McMahon out of the top is going to be life itself. I don't think it's going to be some $3 million allegation, even though it looks bad and it's bad rep and all that. I don't think that this is going to, be more than what we've already read, besides the fact that Johnny's going to lose his job. That's just my opinion, though. There, I'm putting my opinion. But I want to know what your opinion is. What do you guys think? What do you guys ultimately think about this scenario? It's looking pretty bad for the McMahon family. First, Stephanie McMahon steps down from her job. Triple H just resumed the responsibility behind the scenes, but he was gone from NXT because of, you know, the health issues. Shane McMahon was let go by WWE last year. Or was it this year? It was this year. He was let go by WWE in the beginning of this year. So this has been a rough year for the McMahon family, no doubt. So, hey, let's see where this goes. I think that ultimately this just proves one thing, and that Vince has always slept around with people he's, you know, wanted to sleep with, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just see what happens.